Welcome back to my YouTube channel. How you all doing? Thank you for stopping by again today. If it's your first time on my channel, please kindly click on the subscribe button and join the noble family. And to my ever returning subscribers, I want to say thank you so much for coming back to watch again. Yes guys, I know a lot of you will say this one that my baby is here, my noble is here with me guys. A lot, like, he does not want me to film. You see, he has tears in his eyes. I've been sending him out. He's not agreeing. I need to keep quiet in this video. And my baby is sleeping, so I'm kind of talking little by little because I need to film this video and get done with it. Because I've gotten a lot of questions and I decided to just share it on here. From the title, you already know. From the title, you already know that I'm going to be sharing my birth story, everything that went down, all the higgy haga, everything. And I even told myself that I needed to do a sit-down video where I'm going to be sharing with you guys every questions that I know that a lot of you have, burning questions that a lot of you have in your mind that you're wishing to get answers from, because some of it nobody told me. I had to get the answer by myself, and I decided that since I share a lot on here, I'm going to be sharing with you guys. I'll be very, very open with you guys. I'm sorry because I don't want to cover up anything. I have two lovely kids, and I know that a lot of you that are looking for questions or answers to anything, I might not touch on everything, possibly maybe because of I do not remember, but whichever one that you feel that I did not touch on, you can also drop it in the comment section and be sure to know that I'm going to answer it. So first off, I want to say thank you to everyone who has been watching my videos. If you've not seen my delivery video, he's waking up. If you've not seen my labor and delivery video, please go check it out. And yeah, let me just start and be very fast about it. First off, I started off, for those who don't know, you know that I started off with the private hospital, because we have a private hospital that we visit in another city, Lefkosha, for people that know, and my doctor is top notch. Yes, so if you want to get any details about that, just reach out to me. I'm going to be sharing with you. I've referred a lot of people to him. He's the best doctor that I have ever, come in contact with. And if you need any information about him, I am open to sharing. I will not be sharing it here. So if you want contact about him and everything, you can reach me. For those who don't know, I went through ectopic pregnancy before I gave birth to this my rainbow baby, and then we have Nathan. So I went through ectopic pregnancy, and guys, I was scared in the first instance, but today it is stories, and I'm just grateful to God that everything now is in the past. And I would give kudos to my doctor. So I would say, if you want any information about him, reach me on my Instagram. It's always up. So yeah, I started off with visiting the hospital once a month, like the normal antenatal and everything, and which I did for my son too. And at 6 months, I decided to come back to the general hospital in my city, basically because of we have insurance. Yes, so we wanted insurance to cover both the beds, because using a private hospital, insurance does not cover it there. But if you're going to be giving birth in the general hospital here, your insurance definitely covers it. So I'm going to be talking about what insurance is all about, how it got to cover my birth maybe in another video. But insurance was the basic thing, one of the major things that made us switch from the private to the general hospital. As I said, we did it with Noble, and now we did it with Nathan, and everything went smooth. So I would say on here, we didn't get to pay a dime in the general hospital because of our insurance. It covered everything, and I gave birth through CS. So everything about my giving birth and everything, guys, we did not get to pay a dime. If not, I was even gifted a lot of things in, which I'll be sharing again. As I told you guys, I'm going to be talking about insurance in another video. So yeah, so when I switched to the general hospital at 6 months, I'm far gone already. That was when I was I was going to my 3rd trimester, and the first doctor that I met was she she's somebody who just says it as it is. And guys, I would not even lie to you guys. The first thing she told me was that amniotic fluid, I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly, I'll put it on the thing, was too much, you understand, was a bit much, and it raises concern, you understand. And she was like, have I gone through tests? And I told her yes, because I was in the doctor, which I told you guys about. I was in, and when she saw the name of the doctor, she was like, okay, she knows this doctor and everything, but no matter the tests I have gone through, I still have to go through another test, because right now she doesn't know why I have that, there's a name they call it, which I will put it on the screen, why I have too much water in this pregnancy, you understand, too much amniotic fluid in this pregnancy. So it raises eyebrows. I was so scared, and I'm one person who, I do not like bad news. Guys, don't even tell me anything. You've already raised my BP, and guys, I was super scared. So when I told my husband, he was like, but we've gone from day 1 to 6 months, and my doctor did not show any sort of concern. And I was like, everything in pregnancy happens for a reason. And that is what I want to say on here. There are some news that you get to hear, and you're like, oh, it's bad news or something, but you need to put it into consideration. Yes, every doctor, I'm saying it on my channel, every doctor in this Cyprus, I will tell you guys, are professional to the core. So when they tell me something, I take it to heart. You understand? I take it to heart, and I know, I just look for solution, both medically and everything. So I kept asking questions, and she was like, I should calm down. She just wanted to make sure that the baby is doing well. So she sent me for a lot of tests. I had to go through this 24-hour urine test that you get to pee for a whole day, and they just check your diabetic level. And guys, I went through a lot of tests, and whenever it comes out really clean. So at a point, they were concerned that they were going to send me to the Lefkosia General Hospital because they didn't have a lot of equipment. But when my test kept coming back clean, they were like, okay, that they're going to watch me and everything. And that gave me concern, because I kind of, it raised my BP, and they were really concerned. They were like, my BP is a bit high, and they don't want to, they are very conscious. When you say they save life, this is their first watchword. Yeah, so they were really concerned, and they gave me a maximum of how my BP is going to get up to. If not, they're going to transfer me to the Lefkosia branch, which I really worked on, because I am somebody that once you give me a news, it either triggers my BP, you understand. So I needed to work on it, because I was like, I didn't hear all this news for the past 6 months, and coming here and I'm hearing this, and I was asking her, what does it mean when amniotic fluid is too much in this? She's like, it can be this. Sometimes they don't even know what actually causes it, you understand. So, but to be on the safe side, they're going to send me to, make sure that my baby is doing well, and every of his system is functioning properly. So I did a lot of tests, guys. If you see my file, I did a lot of it, week out, week in. I was going to the hospital at this point, I think every two weeks. There was even a time they would tell me to come tomorrow. I'll go to the hospital to come tomorrow, and I kept coming just to do series of tests, and I would just be grateful. I would just say thank you, God, because at the end of the day, all my tests came out really, because as in everything was clean. So I just wanted to make awareness. Maybe you have such thing, because in this pregnancy was the first time I heard that amniotic fluid sometimes are a bit high, and it raises eyebrow for maybe gestational diabetes. There are so many things that they say causes it, and maybe when they send you for tests and nothing comes out and they don't find anything, then they will tell you not to worry, that it's better to give birth earlier, you understand. And at this point, my baby was already weighing more than the week. Like if I was in my 38th week, my baby was weighing already 40 weeks. So he was big, you understand. He was big, and I felt that was what cost it or something. I don't even want to place hand on anything, but I'm just super grateful, and I just wanted to share it on here. But in the course of this thing, it brought me closer to God, and it made me understand that there are so many verdicts sometimes. There are so many things that people see. It was in the tail end, because when I read it on Google, it says towards the tail end of your pregnancy, that is when they get to see that the water or the amniotic fluid is much, and and all those stuff. And I kept praying, and everything just worked out. And secondly, I want to give kudos to the general hospital. Guys, please do not be scared to use the general hospital. These people are professional. In fact, I usually tell my husband that they are more professional when they get to the general hospital than when they are in their own hospital, because they feel they owe the government, can question them when they are working in the general hospital more than when they are doing their own job in their private hospital. So, and I will say it here, please don't be scared to use them. These doctors are top notch. See guys, I was chatting up with somebody, and she was like, she doesn't understand how I started filming an hour after CS. Guys, an hour after my CS, I picked up the camera and I updated you guys. That is how they save life. That is how professional they are. So I would just say, if you want to use the general hospital, feel free to use the general hospital. It is super safe. Yes, there might be lackage in some areas, but when it comes to life and death, they do not joke with it. Generally, they do not joke with it. So I would say general hospital is safe to give birth there. It is very safe. I have done this 2 times, and I am super good. I am super healthy. In fact, I've not had the cause to say I have a headache, or I have, every drug that I needed till now has been prescribed. Even as I was getting out from the operating room, they started prescribing a lot of drugs for me to take, and everything has put me on my feet today. I have 2 kids, and it's looking as if I don't do much, but I do a lot, even with cesarean section. And the funny thing is, when I normally hear going through CS, I thought it was a very tough thing. Like, guys, I will not even lie, CS back home when I was in Nigeria, I usually think that is one big something. But coming to where I am right now, going through CS with my 2 kids, I must tell you guys that it's not sweet, it's painful, but I will tell you guys that you heal properly. You understand? You get to heal, you get to go back to your normal person. I'm going to be showing you guys, tomorrow will make it 3 weeks that I gave birth, and I have lost all the baby fat. Like, it's just many very small, which I'm still working on, but I have lost it. They will advise you on what to take. Drink a lot of water, take this, take that. They gave me a lot of advice on what to take, and I've been taking it. And God, guys, you can't believe the way I'm looking at 3 weeks postpartum. As in, it is super as in, I'm super happy with the outcome of what I'm saying. So yeah, I just wanted to come in here and tell you guys that my birth story was smooth. See, the pregnancy was a bit everywhere, but when it boiled down to giving birth, it was smooth. And yeah, I told you guys in the end of the delivery that we were supposed to stay 4 days, and we ended up staying 6 days, being that my baby came out like before the due date, so he had to stay back. And they said he had a bit of jaundice, so they had to watch him. They had to put him in the phototherapy for a while, for 2 days. For 2 days, for it to clear it up, so that we'll be very fine before we go. So that's another thing. They did not allow me to carry my baby even with the smallest amount of jaundice. They made sure that everything was cleared before we left. So that is why I'm telling, and with everything that I'm mentioning on here, guys, we did not get to pay a dime. So if you have insurance, don't be scared to use it. Go to general hospital and make use of it. As I said, this is the 2nd time I'm giving birth in general hospital, and I will tell you guys that not everything, even when you give birth in the private hospital, you can get angry. A nurse can get you angry, a doctor can make you angry, but what you need is the the taking care. How did they take care of you? What you So I am super happy that, you know, everything went as it is. Yes, after 2 days of them checking baby, it cleared and they told us to go home. We are doing perfectly okay. So yeah, what else am I going to touch here? Yeah, so yes, using general hospital is super fine. The anesthesia doctor in Noble's own I slept, but in baby's own I was awake. The anesthesia doctor, guys, that doctor is a professional to the core. She was talking to me, she spoke to me, she's the one that gave me my anesthesia. You know, I felt numb from my belly downwards, and at the time when my baby came out, I had my baby's cry. She was updating me with everything. You know, there was so many things that, you know, I just saw in that room. Their professionalism was top notch. Take it from me, I'm telling you, Noble Mom is telling you, top notch. Like, that particular lady, she's just professional to the core. So everything, to the glory of God, went as planned, and we are doing well. I'm super grateful, and I'm just telling you guys out there, if you want to use general hospital here in Northern Cyprus, feel free to use it. I don't think, if you don't have insurance, I think you're going to pay some certain amount of money. You can make your inquiries by yourself, but if you have insurance, trust me, you're not paying a dime. So that is what I wanted to come in here to tell you guys. That my best story, you know, towards the tail end was, you know, everywhere. I get to do this test just to make sure your BP. I was going to check my BP almost every other day, and they just wanted to make sure that I was okay. I did a lot of tests, and you know, please always take whatever the doctor says to her. I'm only, once the doctor says go do this test, I do it for my own sake, for the future, not for even now. You understand? Now I'm done giving birth to Nathan. I might want to give birth again tomorrow. I want to make sure that everything is okay. You understand? So yeah, that's my birth story. It was smooth. It was smooth because after an hour everything was okay. Yes, we were delayed in the hospital for 2 days just to make sure that baby, the jaundice that they saw actually cleared. But I will tell you guys that everything went as the Lord Almighty planned it, because I did not plan it. God Almighty planned it, and prayer is it. And I will also give it to the doctors over here. They are doing their job. Like, when you see, that's why when they told me you're going to go through CS, I was not even bothered, because I went through it with Noble, and I was at peace, because I know that I will go through it and I will come out, because I know that I'm in safe hands. You understand? So yes, guys, I hope it helps. Whichever one I did not get to touch, as I said, let me know in the comment section. And yeah, this is it. He has slept. This is it. I just wanted to come in here to tell you guys that this is how my best story went. Everything went to the glory of the Lord as God planned it. And yeah, let me just show you guys 3 weeks postpartum. I'm going to be telling you guys, I'm going to be showing you guys how it is. You understand? He has slept. This is what I look like 3 weeks after birth. Guys, these clothes, this is what I'm going to, don't worry, I'm going to do a proper showing you guys. So I have lost a lot of baby fat. In fact, I've even lost fats that I had before. Said I lost it, and yes, guys, I am just super grateful. I'm just happy that everything, you know, went this way. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for always coming back to watch my video. I love you guys so much. Thank you for all the love that you keep sharing me. Please share my videos, and I will see you guys in my next video. Love you guys. Bye.